Hello, Mom. Um, I just wanted to say to you, because I think that what I'm trying to get across to you in the email is missing the humanity in it. So I wanted to send you an email. As I look back over all the times that I've tried to communicate with you, something always gets lost in translation. And I think it's because you read things in a voice that I no longer have. I'm not angry. I'm not mad. I'm not hurt. I'm not upset. I'm not emotional. I'm just over it. A few years back, I addressed one of the ladies that work with me in a manner in which she felt was disrespectful and hurtful. And I explained to um, her and everyone else that the way that I was speaking to them was just how I was brought up. It was no big deal. And their response was just because I was brought up that way didn't make it right. And so I had to dig deep inside myself and change that. And what I learned was I'm not sensitive. I just prefer to be respected. And I think the thing between you and I is that you still address me as though I am a child. I'm your daughter. So of course you have this tendency to feel a sense of authority over me when I am grown. That's just it. I'm grown. You use words like entitled and spoiled in reference to me, and you are absolutely correct. I feel entitled to my own life. And that is why I refuse to live under the thumb of the government and the system. That's why I'm always looking for loopholes. I am spoiled, but by my own hand, by living from underneath the system for all those years. I tried. I tried to be a worker. I tried. I cannot. It is not within me. Yes, there are rules to follow, but I prefer to be on the side of moral dignity and doing what is right than having to scrounge every single day for a piece of bread because that's what they're going to give me. You stated that I don't have a plan. That hurts me so deeply because it says to me that you do not know me. I do not move without a plan. If I have to lay in the bed for days, weeks, months, I am going to build a plan. I'm going to organize and I'm going to educate myself before I forge ahead. I am not willy nilly. That is how I survived on the street. That is how come I am not living in your home. That is how come I am the sole person to pay my own bills. And yes, I have reached out to you many times for financial support. It was when I was at my wits' end and exhausted from what I have to do out here and making things work. Working a regular job that does not pay a living wage. If you only knew the statistics about what's happening in this world right now, and how they have their thumb, their foot, their ankle, their leg, hell, their elbow on the necks of just regular, everyday people. The world is not designed for regular, everyday people to do anything but be enslaved. And I don't want to live that way. And I don't want to wait until I'm 70 to go on a trip to Dubai. I love you. I just want your respect. You think I'm being disrespectful because the words that I say to you are expressing to you that I no longer want you to speak to me in a fashion that is demeaning or degrading. You say I'm disrespectful because I tell you the truth of how I feel when I have never, ever told you that I didn't love you. I'm just tired. I shouldn't be bullied by my mother. And every bully feels disrespected when the person that they bully bucks back. I see myself in you, or I see you in me every day. Every day. The things that I do, the things that I say, the way I wore my hair, when I put my eyelashes on. The, and there are some things that I decide to change. But for the majority, I am happy about that because no one is walking over me. No one has their thumb on my neck. And that includes you. I want a relationship with my mom that is caring and fun-loving and informative and nurturing and respectful and trustworthy. But like you don't trust me, I don't trust you. That's a lie. I trust you to be exactly who you are. The person who will get information and run and talk about it rather than call the source and ask questions and get all of the information, make a self determination on what your next move would be. It's so hurtful that my Auntie Rhonda always has to pick up the phone and call me and ask me questions and hear me out. But my mother won't. Not before she's called someone and then disguised it to me as I was calling to get people to pray for you. People can't pray for me if they don't know what I need. And if you don't know the story, do you even know if I need prayer? I love you, Mom. I love you with everything. And these last few years before July 2022, all I was striving for was for you to see me as a grown up so you could see that I have your best interests at heart, that I am building something for us, for your legacy, my kids' legacy. It pained me that you did not understand I was in menopause, that it was okay for you to say those words to me and my kid, Zaria being 6, that you wanted to go away, that you wanted to commit suicide, that you were tired of the rigmarole of life. But it was not okay for me. Did I want to commit suicide? No. Did I want to become invisible? No. Did I want to go away forever and ever? No. What I did want was some rest. I wanted a deep breath, and I wanted to exhale and then get up and start it all over again. So I took some time to do that, and now I'm back at it. Let me tell you how strong I am. The house that I was living in, I was going to purchase until they went up in price on the house. And then because I decided not to purchase it, they expressed that they wanted me to move. And here I am. I'm still in my own place. I'm not at your house. I'm not at Aunt Rhonda's house. I don't live with my children. I pay my own way. And I work for it. I wanted you so badly to be a part of what I am doing from day one. But now I see that it is something that I have to do on my own. Therefore, I will. So I'm going to leave you with this. When you forgive yourself for the things that you have done to me, when you take accountability for the things that you've done to me within yourself, because I don't care, I don't need to hear it, but I feel as though you may be riddled with guilt of some sort. When you forgive yourself, you will know for sure what forgiveness looks like, because I have forgiven you. I can't even recall the things that I wrote about in the book, not vividly. I know these things happened to me. I know that I was hurt. I know that every day I am healing from something. And I take full responsibility for it taking me so long to get to this place. I love you, Mom. And I hope and pray. I hope and pray that we get to a place of love and mutual respect before the end of either one of our days.